Good afternoon, fam. Today, I'm going to be reviewing an Athearn Genesis Southern Pacific bay window caboose in HO scale. Now, this caboose basically has literally all the bells and whistles. This is the one that has the lighting effects and the sound. And I got it on a Black Friday deal from, from trainworld.com. I was really surprised because it was originally $139, and I think I'll look at the price, but it was like $69, so it went down pretty drastically. And I've been wanting this caboose, but I'm like, it's a lot of money just to get a little extra sound and stuff, but it's really cool. So let me turn the camera around and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here she is. This is the Southern Pacific Bay Window Caboose. It's a C-50-8, and it says ICC Bay Window Caboose, number 4660, and it comes with sound and lighting, which is really cool. It's like something you don't think like, why would I need that in a caboose? But it's pretty cool. So for the sound version, it comes with a Soundtracks decoder, a Tsunami sound card, it's called. Now, if it doesn't come with this sound, but it has the lights, it comes with an NCE, North Coast Engineering decoder. So let's dive in and let's take a look at some of the fine detail. Oh, so I've taken some stills, so it's easier to get in close with the stills. So let's do that. I'm going to use stills for this. Okay. Now, here you see, here's the side, side shot, very nice. A lot of very nice detail. I can't really say, just from zooming in with it on my camera, it looks like really clear. I mean, to be honest, I know people look and say, I want to be able it to be legible. My eyes aren't that good. So as far as I'm concerned, it looks cool. Now, also, as you can see, it has the generator on the one truck, which like the prototype. And here's a shot of the top. It's got the I guess you would call it the smokestack for the heater. I'm not sure if they do cooking inside. And it got this little other thing on the top. I think it's a radio thing. Some sort of radio thing, and then you also have this radio. Looks like it's funny. It looks like something that's sending signals out to a satellite in orbit, but it's not. It's just the radio. Now let's look at the underside. Look at that detail. Look at the brake, the air reservoir, the pneumatic brake. All the little lines for braking, very, very nice detail. And it's funny, you're not really going to be able to see that when the car is on the track. You can sort of see it, but hey, it's cool knowing it's there. Then here's the end of the car. Again, I'm using stills because I can take a much better still photo of the ends. As you can see, nice railing detail. But again, with any of these Genesis cars or any of these, high quality cars, like scale trains, rivet counter, and all that, the tangent models, you gotta be delicate. And it's got nice handrails, very crisp lettering. So it's a really great model. Let's get to the fun with the lighting and the sounds. I'm going to keep the lights up in the room, but I did take some still shots of the lighting, and but I'm going to show you the sound, demonstrate the sound for you. And there are also interior chairs, and it's kind of hard to see them because it's just very small, but you can see them when the lights are on in the cab. And I've taken some pictures of those as well. Again, it's hard to see them, but it's cool. For what you can see an armrest on the chair, and And, you know, in the bay window portion, and also near the porch section of the Caboose, and also that kind of window that's off from the bay window Caboose. You can see a seat in there. So yeah, it's really cool. And the car does come with McHenry couplers. I am going to change those out to KD. I ran out of my batch of KD 158 whisker couplers, but I have some on order from Lombard Hobbies. So when those come in, I'm going to switch them out. Okay, let's get to the sound. I use an ESU cab control system, and I really like it. It's very easy to use, very user-friendly. It also has built-in Wi-Fi. So if you want to use Engine Driver on your phone, you can run trains that way too. So that's what I'm using. All right, let's take a look at the lighting. Again, I've taken some still shots, but here's just a little live. When I programmed it with the address on the Caboose, which is 4660, and you know, basically it's like your locos. Function 0 are the lights, and you can see the red rear marker light comes on. Pretty cool. And then you turn on, turn off. Now there is a way. It's to consist this with when you set up a train. To consist it with locos, so it can be connected for the sound of it rolling over the tracks. But first of all, let me show you the interior lighting. So now we're going to press the interior lights. Okay, there are the interior lights, really cool. Now we're going to get to the sound part, which is really cool. So I'm just going to turn up the throttle and you're going to hear it. So here we go. So if you hear that, it sounds like it's going over the rails. You can hear the rail squeal, you know, or the wheel squeal on the rails. You know, as you turn up throttle, you can tell it's going faster. The interesting part is, I don't know, I guess I need to research this. I don't know enough about cabooses, why they would have a horn. Well, I guess I can see why if you're doing switching and you're reversing over over a road or something like that, or even in a yard. But listen to this horn. I don't know, maybe there's a CV I can change on it to make it, to have a horn sound a little better. So that's interesting. And then it's got a bell too. I don't know if cabooses had bells. I don't know, I'll have to research that. And then you have, it has a generator. Here, I'm going to turn down the clanking going on the rails. So you can hear the generator. Turn that off. Then it's got coupler clanking. So, not really impressive, but it's cool at the same time. Okay, there's another. That's a little more accurate coupler. It also has a brake release. So I'm going to turn on the, give it throttle to give it like it's going down the tracks. So there's a brake option. So I'm going to press that. That's F11. Hopefully you heard that. And then it's letting off the air pressure. I'm going to turn off the rail clinking, clacking again. Let me turn off the track so I can do a coupler height comparison, because I don't want to short it by putting in the KD coupler height gauge on it. Again, my favorite coupler height comparisons are from Daniel Cortopassi. Dan the man Cortopassi. Because I love it when they're a little low or high. You could just hear that little sense of disappointment in his voice. Okay, we're going to bring it up. And it's dead on. Very nice. Okay, let's do the other side. Here's the other side. Let's see, it should be the same. Yep, dead on. So there you go. No adjustments need to be made. Hey, the trucks have rolling bearing caps. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see them turning. Remember to be careful with those because they can plop off if you're maybe removing the wheel set to weather the trucks. Athearn does give you 2 extras just in case you lose it. Okay, that's it. Not sure what else to show you about it, but if you have some other questions, put them down in the comments below. And if you haven't guessed, I live in Texas. Hook 'em horns. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Again, if you got any questions, put them down in the comments below. And we'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.